Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing great today. In this video, we're taking a trip to the beautiful Caribbean to explore one of the most unique and meaningful coins in modern U.S. history, the 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter Dollar. This coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a proud symbol of Puerto Rico's culture, heritage, and its deep connection with the United States. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the story behind this remarkable quarter, its design, history, value, and how you can collect or sell it. The Puerto Rico Quarter was released in 2009 as part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program. This special series came right after the famous 50 State Quarters program that ended in 2008, while the state quarters celebrated all 50 U.S. states. This follow-up program honored 6 U.S. territories: Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the Northern Mariana Islands. Each coin told a story about the territory's culture and its place in the broader American family. The Puerto Rico Quarter was the second coin issued in the 2009 series. Following the District of Columbia Quarter, it was officially released to the public on March 30, 2009, and minted at both the Philadelphia Mint with the P Mint mark and the Denver Mint with the D Mint mark. Let's start with the design, because this coin is full of symbolism and pride. The obverse, or front side, features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan and originally used on quarters since 1932. It includes inscriptions for United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination, Quarter Dollar. This design connects the Puerto Rico Quarter to the long-standing tradition of U.S. coinage, but it's the reverse side, the tail side, that truly tells the story of Puerto Rico. Designed by Joseph Mena of the U.S. Mint, the reverse features a stunning image of the Castillo San Felipe del Morro, one of Puerto Rico's most iconic landmarks. This 16th-century fortress, located in San Juan, was built by the Spanish to guard the island from seaborne attacks. It's a symbol of Puerto Rico's strength, endurance, and history that stretches back over 500 years. In front of the fort, you'll see a beautiful hibiscus flower, which is Puerto Rico's official flower. The inclusion of the hibiscus represents the island's natural beauty and vibrant culture. Just above the design, you'll see the word Puerto Rico, and below, the inscription, Isla del Encanto, which translates to Island of Enchantment. This phrase perfectly captures the charm and spirit of Puerto Rico, a land rich in music, history, and warmth. Now let's talk about the minting details. The 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and over 53 million coins were produced. While that may sound like a lot, collector demand for these coins was incredibly high because they marked the end of a decade-long quarter series that millions of people had been collecting. Many of these coins were quickly taken out of circulation and saved, which makes finding a truly circulated example today quite special. The composition of this quarter is the same as most modern quarters, a clad mixture of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a total weight of 5.67 grams. The coin measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter and has a reeded edge. Proof versions were also struck for collectors at the San Francisco Mint with the S Mint mark, often made in both copper nickel and 90% silver versions. Now, let's move on to what many of you are curious about: the value of the 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter. In general circulation, most of these coins are worth face value to 25 cents. However, if you have one in uncirculated condition, especially with a bright luster and no wear, it can be worth around $1 to $3. But the real value shows up in graded and proof coins. For example, a Mint State 65 MS65 coin can sell for around $5 to $10, while MS67 or higher examples can go for $25 to $75, depending on market demand. The rarest high-grade certified examples, those in MS68 condition, have sold for over $100 at auctions. If you happen to own the proof version from the San Francisco Mint, the regular copper-nickel proof is worth about $5, while the 90% silver proof can fetch $10 to $20, depending on condition. Beyond monetary value, the 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter holds emotional and historical significance. For many Puerto Ricans and Americans alike, this coin represented pride in the island's heritage and recognition of its role within the United States. It brought a piece of Puerto Rico's story into millions of hands across the nation, from children collecting their first quarters to seasoned numismatists completing their 56 coin sets. Let's now talk about how to sell or collect this coin. If you have a 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter that looks shiny and uncirculated, handle it carefully by the edges to avoid fingerprints. You can place it in a coin holder or capsule for protection. For those who have a full roll or a mint set, consider keeping it sealed, as untouched rolls often sell for a premium. If you're thinking of selling, you can list your coin on eBay, Etsy, or heritage auctions. Before doing so, it's best to check recent sold listings to get an accurate sense of its market value. You can also visit a local coin shop for an in-person appraisal, especially if you believe your coin might be a high-grade specimen. To add to your collection, look for coins that have sharp details on El Morro, clean fields with minimal marks, and a clear, centered strike. These are signs of higher quality minting and can make your coin more valuable over time. The 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter stands as a bridge between two important eras in modern U.S. coinage, the 50-state quarters program and the America the Beautiful series that followed in 2010. Reminds us that every coin tells a story, not just of money, but of people, culture, and history. So, next time you come across a 2009 Puerto Rico quarter in your change, take a moment to appreciate the art and meaning behind it. From the fortress that has stood guard for centuries to the hibiscus that blooms proudly across the island, this little coin captures the essence of Puerto Rico, its resilience, its beauty, and its spirit. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 2009 Puerto Rico Quarter Dollar and its incredible story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with other coin lovers. There are many more amazing coins to explore, so stay tuned, and as always, happy collecting.